Hello, how are you? It's Ching, and last video we did is opening up and stretch out the forearm, wrist, and the finger. So today we're going to strengthen them. So we have this beautiful finger and hands can do so much, right? So we have artists, we have dancers, and musician jobs, all different. How we use them. The other thing is because sometimes, or gardening, sometimes we use it too much. Guess what? Arthritis comes into attack. It's probably sometimes caused because the food we eat too salty, too sweet, or something, processed too much. And so our hands tend to swell up and creating pain, right? So not fun. So that's why I'm showing you from the last week's video, the video previous. I will put an end screen for you so you can, if you didn't know what I'm talking about, you can look at that and compare today. So today we're going to do strengthening work. And you already know, quick review, the back side, the darker side or the hairy side, right, of your forearm, we call this the extensor. It goes to here. So you can see I extend my finger. Okay, the muscle, if you put your hands, your left hand is my right hand. You put right there, you can feel all those muscles. Okay, so go to a lighter condyle, okay, from the humerus. And you can see all the tendon on the metacarpals connect to my phalanges. You're gonna have 14 of them. Okay, so that's why your finger can move beautifully. Then the inside, the softer side, the lighter side is called flexor. Can I flex my wrist, flex my finger? Okay, so now let's come toward the medial condyle on the medial side, right? Medial side of your upper arm. It's so nice, you're all connected. Okay, so it's really hard to isolate. You don't, every time you exercise by now, you know, I'm sitting today because I'm just gonna use my hand. When you understand all this, you can do this exercise in the horse stance or walking. Even when you're walking, you can move your hands a little bit, get a little rhythm going. I always count 3, but we'll talk about that next time. So let's learn the hands first. So we'll gradually add more to it so it become, well, alive, right? So the hands, the finger, okay, we already say there's a extension, opening, there's a flexion. When you make a fist, is flexion. So we do this a lot. Remember last video we talked about? So now there are 2 more movements. It's called abduction. So when you say 5, right? When you extend, you can see my fingers separate. And when I want to make a fist, my finger comes together, thumb come together, making a fist. That's adduction, come together. That's the one you kind of say goodbye, right? So images, Betty Boo's eyelash, pop and pop and pop. Oh, fireworks, right? Guy, you can just think about the whoosh, energy, the laser goes out to the tip, or right? X-Men, right? So give you some image so you really create this beautiful energy goes further than lock and lock, right? We never lock. So the other thing, when you squeeze, you want to think about you squeezing a boxing glove. So there's some resistance here, or the anger ball, people like to squeeze, right? So make that power, but not angry, just create power. Okay, shake it out. Power is not bad. Good power, okay? And the other thing, the other power is not good is tyrant. You don't want to be a tyrant. You want to have power. So you have what? You have your core. Belief, core, right? For your body. Everything comes from the right place. So when I speak, your words have a little bit of strength to it, okay? Power, good power, strength. Bad power is tyrant and anger. Okay. I'm going to sit nice and tall now. There's 6 movements, okay? So the very first one establishes the A and B. So you establish 2 basic movements, and the last one also has 2 movements. You will see. Here we go. We're going to start. sit very tall, right? Engage your first responder. You go, I do diagonal so you can see everything better. And my scalp is neutral the whole time. I might do laterally rotate medial, that's come from happening in the shoulder joint, okay? So things start come together, but let's go start. Lots of theory, but let's try first. Shoulder down, your head is bent forward. Can you see how far my foot is? I'm not sitting like this. Remember, we don't like that. Here we go. Betty Boop's eyelash or X-Men. So bend my elbow. Exhale, 1, 10 times. 2, energy shoots out from fingertip. 4, powerful. 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 8 and 9 and the 10. Now boxing glove. 1, 10 times. Also 2 and 3 and 4. I create a resistance. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and the 10. Good, shake it out. So what you just felt, the darker side of your arm with lots of hair, that's the yang portion. We'll call it in the Eastern philosophy, yin and yang, right? And here that we'll call it extensor. So this muscle extends my wrist and finger. Now this side, softer side, is the yin, yin of the yin yang philosophy. This one is flexor. So there's the yin channel and the yang channel. We'll talk about that another day. I love to integrate the Eastern theory and the Western, which is science, put it all together. And so it works so well. It doesn't matter where you're from. We think pretty much the same, right? We all use garlic, right? And onions. So all of the foundation cooking, we have the same taste, right? It's really cool. So now, it's the yin inside does the flexion, okay? So we just warmed them up. We warmed up the extensor and the flexor. There are 2 more, so the finger can extend, we just talked about, can flex. 2 more movements, can AB duct, AD duct, okay? AB ducts open, AD now. If I say 5, see my fingers totally open, okay? If I make a fist, like boxing glove, that's called AD duct, AB, AD, good. There's always opposition, otherwise there's no movement, okay? Like you're clapping, you have to open to clap. Even clap fast, you still have to open. So the opposition work together. You have a beautiful yin-yang philosophy working for you. Okay, so you just established the very first movement. Okay, 2 parts, right? Extension, flexion, here we go. The second one, I'm going to put see my hands are together like a prayer hand, but my fingers separated and it's thumb, so it's AB duct. I'm going to put it right in front, the end of sternum. Okay, that's your sternum. Okay, the breastbone, the end of sternum, that's where I'm going to put it. I'm going to press my finger together, my palm will open. And my arm does, upper arm, deltoid does abduction. So nice, they work together. And hollow your tongue, sit very tall. I show you again. So I'm separating my palm. I don't want to bring up because people like 10 shoulder goes up. So exhale, let's say the 4th one, and the 5th one, and the 6th, and the 7th. Elbow goes side 8, like this, and the 9, open out to the side, and the 10, and return, very good. You kind of wiggle out a little bit and shake your hands out, let it recover. The 3rd one, I'm going to pivot and keep the heel of my palm together. I pivot on it. So I little, right? Pivoting motion. Okay, so I'm going to use the hands. Okay, you can see my right thumb leading, right fingers on top, and the left thumb's leading. So that's a hand claps. Now the finger interlace. You ready? 4 times like this. So inhale is the hand. Exhale is the finger. Inhale is the hand. Exhale, you're still sitting tall. Inhale is the hand. Exhale is the finger. So you notice I'm hugging myself. Okay, here we go. My shoulder, elbows in line. I'm hugging, so I wake up my posterior deltoid and my triceps. So I have a nice help. So I stabilize my scapula, stabilize my torso is neutral. My first responder gladly to move for me. And toes down, I'm rooting. Now I'm going to start with the left. I'm leading with the left hand now. And the left, see the left thumb, left finger, and the right. Okay, the right's leading, the left is inside. Again, inhale, exhale, 2. Inhale, separate, and 3. AB dog, AD dog. And 4. Start the right side again. Inhale, exhale, 1. So extension, flexion is happening right now. And inhale, all the movement. And the inhale, exhale. So everything's happening, extension, flexion, AB, adduction, all happening in the finger too. So inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, 2. Inhale, exhale, 3. Inhale, exhale, 4. Good, shake your hands out, let it recover. Okay, say, I can't do that fast, it's okay. Understand the movement, you can practice throughout the day, 3-4 times a day. Okay, so anytime you have free, you're waiting for the grocery store, if your hands are free, you're pushing the cart, take your hands down, do something, no one notices. Even someone notices is fine. But it's good for you, you didn't waste any time. Okay, so to practice, practice, practice. Practice also will charge up your memorization. Okay, we're going to go to the 4th movement. My hands out. Another image, I'm an eagle, like an eagle claw. Right? Eagle flying down, or the hawk flying down, saw the prey, they have to be so fast. Pick it right up. So you can see that there's a little fanning movement, little kind of spiral, kind of movement like you're opening the jar, right? So I can say just open the jar, but I want to be an eagle, so because you feel more power. Here you go. 1. Hollow tummy, 2. Right? If you're an animal lover, you can think about opening the jar. 3. Either way. 4 for everyone. And the 5. And the 6. Hollow tummy, sit tall, 7. And the 8. And the 9. And last one, 10. See my shoulder did not move? I keep my arm out there. Oh, you can feel all this muscle. All this exercise I'm teaching you right now with the strengthening of finger, so you can have a beautiful hand without the arthritis. They can come, right? I say, you may come, I feel you, it's really painful. Okay, but you're not dropping your luggage down. I'm going to keep moving, so I'm going to move you out. You are not staying. I don't want you to calcify my joint because I know you give me a message. I'm going to listen to the message. I'm going to do something good for myself. Okay? Here we go. You ready? I always say a little bit, so give you a little break. So hollow your tummy. Here's 1. We're going to count finger in a very peculiar way. Little finger, that's actually your heart and small intestine in the traditional Chinese medicine. 2, right? You all know this. Peace. 3, okay. Okay, I learned this from the kids when I grew up with. They're my neighbor. Okay. We do a lot of language with the hands because we don't know how to speak English yet, but we start picking out little words. So this is okay. That's 4. Okay, 5. Those 3 easy. Here comes the Chinese 6. So I'm bending all 3 fingers in the middle. My thumb, little finger stay out. 7, 007, and the 8, okay, and the 9. Only the little finger bend, the rest is straight. This is not easy. And 0, we need a 0. So this is what happened. If you go to the fresh market in Taiwan, I hold the basket, my mama did. But now we can bargain with this hand only. But we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. So one hand you can do all 10 numbers. Isn't that cool? But I changed a little bit so kind of connect into the internal organ too. So every Thursday I'm showing the internal practice, we call it meaningful movement, Qigong. So if you're curious, go there to find more, right? Secret. Why I'm using those different fingers. Okay, so you ready? Nice and tall. One's little finger, 2, A-OK, 3, 4, 5, and Chinese 6, 7, 8, 9, and 0. I will show you a trick to do this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If this is hard, put it on your thigh. Then you change to 7. Take one more finger out, 8. Take one more finger out, 9. Okay, keep that little finger. Then you do a 0. So that's a trick. You practice right here. When you're watching TV, right? You can do something else because it's not hard. You don't have to like really focus on. And anytime if somebody's driving, you practice. I'm never bored. Okay, here you go. 1. We done the 4 sets. 2, 3, and 4. To get the movement 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 9 and 0. I'm going to add in the breath into it too now. Inhale, exhale. See, I'm waving my fingers. 4. Inhale, exhale. 7, 8, 9, and 0. Again. Inhale, exhale. And exhale. Inhale, exhale. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Okay, keep watching that waving too. So we don't want to be mechanical. And the 5, we're beautiful, right? We're muscle, tendon. The best thing we have is how mind can think. Last one. And 2. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And the exhale. And 0. Shake it out. Can you feel all those muscles? It's so much better than the dumbbell. This is more intelligent exercise, not dumb. I'm sorry. So here, engage your dumb, no? The last one, 2 parts. The first part, you're going to pretend you're an octopus in the ocean. So your fingers, those tentacles, so soft, there's no bone. So can you create that? So this movement right here, we call it slow motion. So it's like you singing the lullaby with a nice, gentle, soft voice, right? So here you go, inhale. So in the music, we call it adagio. Hollow your tummy, 2. So you can laterally rotate shoulder joint, medially rotate. Laterally rotate, medially rotate. I'm going to flex the wrist, finger, extend the wrist and finger, but so soft. Beautiful, beautiful, right? Presentation. And again, exhale, swim away. Inhale, return. Exhale, swim away. Inhale, last one. Exhale, swim away, and then inhale. Now we're going to do the same thing on the land. Slow motion again. Inhale, exhale. Extend, extend, elbow. Flex the elbow, wrist, and finger. Inhales, exhale, 2. Inhale, exhale, 3. Softly, 4. Inhale, exhale, 5. Slow motion, 6. Inhale, exhale, 7. Inhale, exhale, 8. So you ready? Inhales 1, exhales 1. So I'm going to isolate just the wrist and finger because it's getting faster. Go 10 times, last 2. Now we're going to squeeze 2 of them in one inhale. So inhale 2, exhale 2. Inhale 2, exhale 2. Inhale 2, exhale 2. Inhale 2, exhale 2. Last 2. Okay, now guess what? 3 times. Inhale 2, 3, exhale 2, 3. Inhale 2, 3, exhale 2, 3. Inhale 2, 3, exhale 2, 3. Inhale 2, exhale 2, 3. Inhale 2, 3, exhale 2, 3. Okay, shake it out. Just feel the blood flow. Ooh, you're talking to the whole form. Beautiful. Shake it up. Nice and tall again. I'm going to use my left arm so you can see from this side. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, several times, swim away. Inhale. Exhale, swim away. Medial rotate to the left, shoulder joint. Exhale, laterally rotate. So again, I'm hugging, right? So elbow, shoulder in line. Nice hug because I want to really talk to the triceps because we all have them. They were supporting us as we do movement. Multitask. And go. Last one. And exhale. Okay, ready? Inhale. Exhale. I'm keeping hugging. Exhale. Turn a little bit. Inhale. Exhale. And exhale. Let's do 5 more. Inhale. Exhale. So on the land, slow motion. Exhale. Exhale. Last one here. Okay, I might missing the counts a little bit, but talking too much. Here you go. You ready? Inhales 1, exhales. Inhales full movement, exhales another. Okay, so here you go. Inhale, exhale, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to 2. Inhale 2, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ready? 3. 1, 2, 3, 2. 3, 2, 3, 4. 5, 2, 3, 6. 7, 2, 3, 8. Inhale, exhale. 10. Shake it out. You got to think so much. And you can. You're just not used to it. So you have to learn. Repetition makes everything better, right? So you shake it out a little bit. Good. So you can kind of stretch out a little bit, which you know already from last video, and stretch out a little bit. Okay, and just shake it out. You can do a couple more fanning things, and it's called a flamingo. We'll do that another day. Today we just focus on enough to learn, and there's so many things I can help you to adapt into your life, so you take care of every part of your body. This is the most beautiful gadget, and in the Qigong, right, traditional Chinese medicine, we also call this the small universe. You can take care of this small universe, can you? And then you can harmonize with the grand universe. It was like wind blowing, snowing yesterday, right? And the winter is coming. I'm in Connecticut, and today is Halloween, and October 31st. Yesterday we had a little introduction of the snow blowing. Today, beautiful sky, sun is gonna warm up. Tomorrow, all the snow is gone. So it's just every season, right? Remember the yin yang symbol? And there's daytime, nighttime. Because it's in the round, in the circle, it moves to tomorrow. It's just moving. It's constantly changing, right? Your bicycle too, it's keep going, right? But if you hit the bumps, things are taking your place. If you don't move, you're not going to places. So that's mean what? You have to move your mind too. Constantly, right? Accepting new learning. Encourage yourself to learn the new learning. And so every year, Connecticut, we have 4 seasons, but every year spring are slightly different than the years before, and the before, but it's called spring. Summer can be a little too hot, a little too dry, a little too wet, but it's still summer, so it's always changing. Same thing, you and I as a human, the make of us exactly same, but we look so different. We come from different places, right? We have different race. It's beautiful, right? So open your heart, open your mind. We see everything. That's why I love gardening and flower. They look all different and all beautiful. And thank you so much. Take good care. And do some beautiful finger exercise. Make them useful. And, right, no more non-functional hands and finger. say goodbye to them because you know how to take care of them. Thank you.